Welcome back to the channel. My name is Patrick, and today I've got a trade recap for you. So I finished trading for the day. We're about 20 minutes now into the London session, just the open London session, so I finished. I took 2 trades and I was able to, well, how much I made doesn't really matter, but I was able to make my daily target, which is about 1%. So I'm going to show you the trade, how it played out, how I found it, and so on. So on the H1 here, on the Euro USD, you can see price has been consolidating for a while, about a week. I will do another video talking about this, how to find these entries in consolidation zones, because there is a way to trade it. Most people are told not to trade it, but there is a way to trade it, and I've been working on it. And if you look carefully, you could probably see where the entries were. But I'll do another video about that. So Monday, price finally broke out of that zone here, this box here, and it moved up towards this supply zone that sent it down. So yeah, you could call it entry from here and potentially rode it all the way up there. I was trying to catch an entry from here, but I was waiting for it down here and it just never got there. So I missed that move. I did catch a scalp here, but other than that, I didn't hold it all the way there. It was just a quick scalp. So today's trade was based off this supply zone here that sent it down. So this is a lot of aggressive selling. So what does that tell us? That there's a lot of strong sellers here in this zone here. So when price had crept up slowly to get to that zone there, I'm looking for a trade to just scalp it down. Now this is an imbalance, but this isn't the kind of imbalance candle I will trade. I will trade it from the tops, not from the middle here. So with this zone here, I need more than I need a confirmation to let me know that sellers are interested in selling it from here before I get in. I'm not just going to do an aggressive entries, so I need a confirmation. So that's our zone we're looking at. Price has entered it in this morning. So let's go to M5 and I'll show you what my confirmation looks like. So this is the zone. Price has crept up here and let me just zoom in. So price has crept up here to the top of that zone, and what it does here, it pushes up and breaks down. Okay, so that's a fake breakout and it reverses there. So that's a first indication that price may want to reverse here. So this move here is a small reversal currently. May become a bigger reversal, we don't know, but it's reversing here. Okay, so we have a break in structure because we've been trending, respecting all these previous lows. It got to this low here, pushed up, and it broke it. So at this break point, that was my first indication that price may want to move down. So if you watch my previous videos on scalping or reversals, you can see that after this price breaks down here, this pivot point here becomes a potential entry, right? So price gets underneath it, it pushes back into it here and sells from there again. So there was another video that talked about a pole and flag. So this is our first pole down, this is our flag, and this is our second pole down. So now this is the start of a trend. Okay, so when price pulls back into this last flag here, I'm looking for an entry. So you could catch an entry from the open here where it broke out, so the breakout point, or you could catch an entry from the midpoint here, which is roughly about 50% of this breakout move here, and you could catch a move from there and try to ride it down. Okay, so that's the move. As you can see, it worked out. Let's talk about TP and stop loss. So stop loss from this entry here, my stop loss is just above this candle wick here. So if my entry is there, my stop loss is 4 pips. If my entry was further down here, my stop loss here from there, same place, would be about 7 pips. Okay, so I'm risking 7 pips. Now, as you know, I typically scalp for 10%. I typically scalp for 10 pips. And what I'm looking at now is to be a little bit more flexible and base it on the trend and the zone. Okay, so my entry would have been, my entry was based on, hold on, my entry was based on this breakout point here. Sometimes waiting for the 50% or the decision point here, you miss the move. So I'm trying to get in as soon as possible on this breakout here. So price pulled down, I saw it push out here, and as it came back here, I got in there, right? So my entry was based on that point there. So I'm now looking for my stop loss and my TP. My stop loss, my risk is here, 7 pips or 8 pips. And I'm looking to do a one-to-one now. So not necessarily fixed to 10 pips. I'm trying to be more flexible. I'm looking for a one-to-one for this move. So another 8 pips from here will give us roughly here, okay? And as you can see, I got that TP. Now, another way you could set your TP is to take price from this supply zone to the next demand zone. And the next demand zone in this situation would be, if you look to the left, would be here. So that's the demand that price hasn't visited since it left, okay? As you can see right now, it's stalling here, okay? So that's our demand zone. So you could have taken your entry from here to the next demand zone and got out there, okay? Why would you get out there? The reason is if buyers are still interested in continuing this trend and taking up, this is the major swing low. So they're trying to respect this zone, buy from anywhere in the middle here and take this all the way back up. Because the truth is, we don't know if this trend is over and this is just a small reversal or small pullback. We don't know what's going on. So I'm not interested in speculating anymore. I'm just looking for my quick scalp. So got my breaking structure, had my pole, flag, pole, that's the beginning of a trend. It pulled back up into this zone that broke structure because it broke structure here and this broke this structure here, confirmed it's starting the trend. So it pulled back into that zone and I sell from there, get my one-to-one and I'm done for the day. So really that was my first move and that should have been my last move, but I couldn't help it. I did get in here, 50% here, based on this demand, and I did catch a small scalp from here, from there back up to there, okay, and got out there. So I did catch a small scalp worth about, what's that, 10 pips as well. So I did take 2 trades and I'm done for the day because I am moving away from over trading and over leveraging. I'm trying to be a little bit more calculated in my approach, and I'm a lot more disciplined because that's really what's stopping my progression as a trader. I haven't been disciplined, so I've set some rules for myself and I'm trying to stick to them. And one of the main rules is not to overtrade. So my maximum amount of trades I'm allowed to take in a day now is 2. Again, in another video, I will go through my whole rules that I set, but I'm sure there's some rules I've neglected and I still need to put together. But one of my main rules is not to take more than 2 trades a day. And I've done my 2 now and I'm done. So I'm trying to respect my rules and, you know, that's a big part of it, okay? So I made 1% today. I'm happy. I'm now going to do all sorts of other things to keep myself distracted, like making this video and spending some time with people and getting out of the house basically. So I'm going to wrap it up there. This is the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you found it useful, if you do have any questions, hit me up in the comment section. If you find this useful, hit the like button to support the channel and subscribe if you want to learn more on how I trade. Okay, so this is Patrick signing out. Until next time, peace.